this afternoon, what we're going to do is we're going to give you a little history of the Louisiana Hayride, and we're going to talk Louisiana this afternoon. And we're going to give you a little taste, a little feeling of what it must have been like to be gathered around your home radios back in the 50s and listening to the radio, and the songs and the music came alive in your mind. It's called Theater of the Mind. Before we were looking at it on our phone. It's great. It's a lot of fun. All right, the Louisiana Hayride. They were the chief competitor to the Grand Ole Opry. That's an interesting concept.
He's invisible.
We're going to try doing a show where I don't introduce the entertainers and they just randomly come out. Who will it be? It's going to be the Love Machine. We're just going to spin the wheel. All right. All right, Louisiana Hayride, the chief competitor to the Grand Ole Opry. It was established back in 1948. It ran through 1960. Hank Williams made his debut on the Louisiana Hayride before he became, Hank Williams. The original Hank Williams. So many different performers went through the Louisiana Hayride. People like Webb Pierce, Hank Snow, Slim Whitman, Jim Reeves, George Jones, Tex Ritter, and even Willie Nelson played the Louisiana Hayride. It was broadcast live every Saturday night from the Municipal Auditorium in downtown Shreveport, Louisiana on KWKH Radio, AM 50,000 watts that went to 27 states around the United States. So they were listening. And back on October 16th, 1954, a truck driver from Memphis made his debut. Think about that. October, he made his debut on the Hayride. He just recorded That's All Right Mama in July. And he sang That's All Right Mama in October 1954. He appeared on the Louisiana Hayride all through 54, 55, and finally in 1956, he went on to bigger and better things in his career. But it was at the Louisiana Hayride where the announcer came up with something they had to do because people just kept yelling and screaming. And so for the very first time back in 1955, the announcer said, Elvis has left the building. It was on the Louisiana Hayride. All right, are you ready to go to Shreveport Municipal's Auditorium? The Louisiana Hayride? All right, kill the lights, play the jingle, and let's go to Shreveport. All right, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome on a Saturday matinee performance of the Louisiana Hayride, direct from the stage of the Municipal Auditorium in downtown Shreveport, Louisiana, coming to you in 27 states over the 50,000-watt KWKH radio, 11:30 a.m. We've got a great afternoon of music lined up for you, so sit back, relax, and let the singers entertain you. The first part of the Louisiana Hayride is brought to you by Lucky Strike cigarettes. It's easy to see why so many women prefer Lucky Strikes. Luckies are fully packed with long strands of choice tobaccos, round and firm to the very tips. That means Lucky's always draws easily, always burns smoothly, and it also means no annoying loose ends to cling to your lips or mess up the nice things in a woman's purse. Every day, more and more women are saying, Lucky's please. So round, so firm, so fully packed. Lucky Strike cigarettes. The Louisiana Hayride also brought to you in part by Kodak. Double your weekend fun. Go with Kodak cameras and film. The snapshots you want tomorrow, you have to take today. See what develops with Kodak. Available at fine drugstores and photography shops everywhere. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on the Louisiana Hayride, our very first guest making his Hayride debut hails from the great state of Oklahoma, and he's been tearing up the honky-tonks and bars all over Norman. And his singing has made quite the impression as well. That was the comedy part. Let's give a big Louisiana Hayride debut welcome, the big voice of Jeff Lewis.